500 years. That's how much collective human time we spend on CAPTCHAs every single day. Not on Netflix, not on social media, on those little 30-second tests proving you are not a robot. And all the time adds up to billions of dollars in value. So, where does that money go? And what are you really doing when you click those traffic lights? CAPTCHA stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to tell computers and human apart. A weird name, right? But the goal is simple. Prove to your computer that you are not a robot. Which is ironic because a physical robot arm beats an I'm not a robot CAPTCHA in 2018. If you haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. Anyways, CAPTCHA used to be just distorted text, letters the computer used to struggle to read, but humans could. They'll move on to images of traffic lights, crosswalks, fire hydrants, buses, and so on. And today we have reCAPTCHA, where you sometimes don't need to solve anything. You just click a box. Because by the time you click it, the system has already analyzed your mouse movements, timing, IP address, and a bunch of other signals to decide whether you're human. But going back to the images, why are the images always traffic lights? Why crosswalks? Why does it feel like something you'd see on the road? Turns out, when you solve these image captures, you're actually labeling data used to train artificial intelligence, like self-driving cars. A traffic light or crosswalk is something the self-driving system might struggle to recognize reliably. But when millions of us label those images correctly, the system learns what they are and gets better. The way these actually work is very simple. In the text-based version, you're shown two words. One word is to check whether you are human, the other is something the computer doesn't know yet. Usually it's a text from an old book or newspaper. You type both words, they verify you are human using the first one, and the second one is used as training data. The same thing happens with images. You pass the first test, then you're shown another CAPTCHA image. And you're like, why? I just solved this. The truth is, the second task isn't really for security. It's you labeling the data. This was famously used to help digitize the entire New York Times archive, roughly 13 million articles, and the entire Google Books collections. You're essentially doing unpaid data labeling for massive companies without being told what you're doing. A UC Irvine study estimates that this adds up to about $6.1 billion of unpaid human labor. Now, by itself, none of this is shocking. It has been known for years. The real problem is transparency and consent. Imagine if Google said, help us train our AI and we'll protect your accounts. Would you do it? Probably. So, why hide it? Because the moment you ask, you have to give people a choice. And consent changes everything. Legally, website needs to ask you to collect cookies. Apple is notoriously good at asking for consent, but CAPTCHA, that's just you working for free without your knowledge. And this business model is the backbone of the AI industry. When we say artificial intelligence, it's not really artificial. It's built on natural human intelligence, the work of others. Whatever AI is selling to you, it's mostly millions of work from millions of people without consent. Books, websites, videos, everything. The promise is that AI will reduce our workload. The machine will do everything for us, and we won't have to work anymore. But if no one is working, where do we get money to pay for all these AI movies? Work, as frustrating as it is also where meaning comes from. The joy of finishing something hard, of solving a problem, or getting better at a skill. Winning a hard game is more enjoyable and pleasurable than one with cheat codes. It will save us time, they say. But what good is free time if there's nothing left to do with it? What then do we do? Thanks for watching. Stay curious and stay human. CAPTCHA later.